my name is Soshi, and welcome back to Ocarina of Time. In the last episode, we learned Saria's song. Why am I spinning like this? No particular reason. I just figured it would be funny. And in today's episode, I will find out whenever I disappointed myself or I didn't. We did some minigames in Lost Wood and got some items, and I know there is like some more items to get, but there are some rocks in the way and we don't know how to deal with those quite yet. And I'm glad to see that I did not disappoint myself. Now what I don't remember... No, I haven't done that. Good. Now, some episodes ago, we talked to Darunia, who was in no way interested in talking to a child. Which, you know, as every good man should. Talking to children is kinda ucky. Oh, especially in the help of strangers. But any strangers can be persuaded if you know the tune of their people. So in this case, we will play Yankee Doodle. And get him on our side. Oh, come on, hot, what a hot beat, whoa, yay, yahoo.com. Hey, what a nice tune. I like that, my depression is all gone. If only. Something has happened over me. I suddenly wanted to dance like crazy. I'm Darunia. I'm the big boss of the Gorons. There was something you wanted to ask me about. What? You want the spiritual stone of fire too? The spiritual stone of fire is also known as the Goron's ruby. It is our race hidden treasure. But hold on, I'm not gonna give it to you that easily. If you want it so badly, why don't you go and destroy the monster inside of the dodongo's cavern and prove that you're a real man? That way everyone will be happy again. If you do it, I'll even give you anything you want, even the spiritual stone. I have something for you. I'm not really giving to you this in return for anything, but take it anyway. If you wear this, even a little fella like you can pick up a bomb flower by using it. Hey! Now we can finally pull out those flowers. And we are supposed to be having some fun. Destroy the monsters in the Dodongo cavern and become a real man. Then we can talk about the spiritual stone. Hey Nova, playing this 2K game? Bro does not know about his own cameo. I should have him say hello for the episode.
Hello?
And don't tell him why.
Does that count?
It'll be really funny when he actually watches the episode and realizes what I made him do. Now this bomb flower is a pain of my ass because you have to throw it in this pot. And sometimes I throw myself up. And you're trying to turn the pot facing you, smiling, for a heart piece or a piece of heart. There are easier way to do this, like facing this way before you throw. But in a randomizer, this is one check. And the other thing is also being able to use this correctly, but I'm also terrible at this using the Joy-Con. I might give up on this and come back later. Unless I get it now. I mean, I think I got one of the faces. I think I got the medium face, which is not the right one. I could sit here for hours on end, but I got this slightly upset Goron. And then I accidentally ran into the shop. I feel that guy. So instead of actually doing what I'm supposed to be doing, I'm going to be cutting ahead when I get this guy to smile. And then we'll be continuing. Unless I get it now. No. Retract that. Oh, the bitch. And move. Oh, delay. Right, the game. I give up on this. I'll come back to it later. Right now the delay on the actual Nintendo controller and the game is not working. Because it's just making me jump off the cliff most of the time and just getting the throw all wrong. So this will be like a later comeback too. Now since we got the bombs, we can finally do this one thing. Which will be throwing it down like a man. Now, only I could actually get it right. Did I get it right? No, I got the sign. Like dead on. No, wait, I got it. And I showed you what you can do by backwalking and backflipping, which lands you up there, but well, I guess it's time to enter the dodongo's cavern. Now at first there is nothing, because they kind of want to introduce you that bomb flowers can indeed blow up walls, as it's kind of sentence in his name. Welcome to the dodongo's cavern. Back in the days, this was a very, very different cavern. But in today's episode, it's the one we know, love. Many lava pits around there, so watch your steps. Thanks, Nami. Now this guy is called a Beamos. You can only destroy them using a bomb flower. Unless there's another way that I don't know about, you should tell me about it. So how it works is that you grab it and you throw it at it. Yes, it's very simple. Now I know for a fact I can get up here without actually doing the way the game intends for. But for this let's play, we'll be playing it the way the game intends to. Sadly. Not a lot of people enjoying the way it intends to, but sometimes you can't have wine and cheese at the same time. Now, as we walk here, we'll see our first little baby. These are not metapods, I repeat. I have been calling them little exploding metapods, but they're actually very useful if they come attack you. Because they function as bombs. But they're also super cute though. Which gives us access to this area. Which also has us a bunch of bats. Which we will done the very same way. You're gonna have to backflip to get that sculpture left because proving that I am a god. No, not really, but yeah. Even Navi will say that these fucks should not be messed around with, but you know, that's just how it is sometimes. There is another thing you can do with these statues, but it has to be an adult-only thing. Because it requires you to push it all the way over there and then summon a scarecrow. Now, to explain what the scarecrow is, that would be breaking the meta here, but usually you don't have 5 hearts when you go in here, but you see, when you do some of the minigames that's around the world, you'll have more hearts than a game intends. Oh. Mini-boss time. Now these guys are called Lizzophos? Yeah, Lizzophos. They're basically like a lizard with a knife. Yes, very funny. Later, there'll be like another one that's a little bit more deadlier looking. And those are called Dinophos, which are like the upgraded version. The item might be called Lizzophos as well, but I'm usually referring to them as Dinophos. Now, with the power of stab crouching, I'm also doing more damage than I'm supposed to, so... The damage my sword now has when I'm crouch stabbing is the damage of like a master sword. A master sword jump slash. Now you don't know what a master sword is. It's basically a sword that's been mastered. That would be the obvious explanation, but I'm not really that obvious, am I? Now this room here will have some big boys, which you can actually feed. Give them head pads. You can also throw a bomb at their tail though. Which is another way to take them out. But you can also stab them in the tail, but I was kinda hoping to have them eat the bomb to showcase the how they work, but now you see there's a bunch of torches there. So what the game wants you to do is grab a torch, light, light, light. Oddly enough, I've been doing this room backwards so many times. And that leads us back in the corridor. Or the corridor area. And now we can finally go to the right side. Now that the gate has been unlocked. Now, playing this vanilla is definitely giving me the headaches, because I'm so used to playing this randomized, where we go to the adult thing. You don't do this dungeon as a child, you do them as an adult, because you can skip so much. Now, in the back area there's a scrap. It will sell you a shield, in case yours burns up. We got toilet paper! Woo! And we get to find out the dungeon is in 2 floors. That's not that bad. It's pretty a good second dungeon. Now, some people refer to it as temple, some dungeon. Some will say a temple. I am kind of on both sides. Like, the temples for me are still dungeons, you know. Maybe less so, but still a temple. So here's that we're supposed to blow them up at the same time. But if you want the spider, there is another way to get up there that you have to unlock first. But first of all, I'm hoping to unlock that way, because I know for a fact I won't be able to clear this dungeon in one go. This is sadly going to have to be a multi-episode part, which kind of blows. But that is life sometimes. Oh, he didn't like that, did he? Yo, we got a compass. As an adult, you can stab those, but as a kid, no. Their back are solid, turning them into some fierce enemies. Now, what I like to do to get up there, because usually you just have to walk and climb, but what you can also do, if the game doesn't try targeting those, is that you can actually have some fun by just backflipping up the staircase. Like a true professional. And also in each set of these pots, you can also find a lot of money. But that's fine. We don't need it. But what we will be doing is we will be getting ourselves our 10th sculptula. I know in Majora's Mask you have to collect 50 of these, but Majora's Mask is sadly not the Zelda game that I will play. I have nothing bad to say about Majora's Mask except for that it's not for me. Did I say that I was gonna lose my mask here? A shield. Oh, shit. Yeah, you actually notice there are 2 ladders. What I don't understand is why the game is so adamant in letting me walk up there, but it's just how the detection works. We might be able to get back my shield, but that's if might gives us a chance. Now, as adults, you're able to reach the side of this area by doing a roll jump. But as a kid, you're just not long enough. Which is kinda... You never know what will be around the corner in these narrow paths. You see targeting to always look in the proper directions. It was a useful technique, isn't it? So they want us to look like this. Can't really say it's that useful. Alas. The game seems to think it's useful. Gonna be 3, 2, 1, try. Yeah, it's also, you can also get it up there by just throwing it in an angle. I'm also very good at throwing at the same angle. Oh yeah. Oh no. Oh ow. Now, I've hit the 20-minute mark in my recording, but I know for a fact I'll be cutting out some parts earlier because I was trying so many attempts as trying to get that heart piece. Often small chests in this game are not worth it unless you want money. And if you don't want money, then get out of my court. No, everyone wants money. It's been a while I've actually done this vanilla. I don't think the Deco Dungeon... Did I call it the Deco Dungeon? The Dodongo's cavern is that bad. We do have a lot of like small fights coming up. And because my shield broke... Can't do my sheath of jump slashing. Remember how I had to like jump slash and hit them multiple times? With like 2 sticks, that's also enough to just put them down. Hey, yo. Now the cool thing with this room is that you kind of see how it's built with those hearts over there. That's because it leads down to like an old area. Kind of cool that Nintendo actually did this back in the day. Showing that, yeah, indeed, the dungeon is actually this big. That is not just built in some empty area. But this is not cool. This is very hot. I'm trying to not say, be unfunny, but, you know, 30-year-old boomer playing Zelda and explaining it to people how to play is, you know, can't get more cool than that. Some people do this as a living. I assume that it is people that are, it's the old people stuck at a game that are watching, not children. But it could also be the other way around. Anyway, we are lucky enough to be able to actually get our little fee. And we got the bomb bag. Now, I was trying my longest not to spoil this dungeon's treasure. But, what a lucky guy. I know, right? Yeah, lucky that I actually care enough. Like, I could have been an asshole and just said L is real 2023. Now, this is important. This is what I'm referring to. This thing being L is real. Kind of plaque from Mario 64, but it's... No, it's not even related. It just happened to be there. But that did give us a clue on what to do next. Now, sometimes the clue might just be so rash that in a point that you don't even realize what it's referring to. And remember when I was scared I lost my shield and I was gonna have to buy a new one? Yeah, I also kinda... did away with that, acting like I was gonna have to buy a new one. Yeah, I knew some of the small chests are useless. Some of them are not. Some of them are absolutely useless. Sadly, this is where the episode will have to end. Usually I like clearing a dungeon in one go, but because we entered halfway in a dungeon, you guys are just gonna have to live with it. And hopefully, I'll see you guys next time in Let's Play Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time for the Nintendo 64 disc drive. Maybe not the disc drive, but like for the Nintendo 64. Anyway, I've been Soshi, and hopefully you found this fun, entertaining, or just plain boring. Who knows? Anyway. Goodbye, lads.